Wow, that's a lot of yummy out here. Make sure you guys smash the like and crap out that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more. I'm going to be looking at the Ram Championship today. I know, we're just bouncing back and forth on all the different Yu-Gi-Oh! Content out here available, but you got a lot of yummy for this event, which is quite interesting out here. Because the way that Yummy has been kind of showing up out here, and, you know, kind of being a little bit of an offsetting challenger, I think it's really good. If you've been looking at, like, the high-end competitive play, though, this Canine Vanquish shenanigans down here, they've been the ones that have been running the show. And you've got to, I guess when you kind of dial it back out here and you kind of look at like the more localized competitive events out of Japan, then yeah, you're going to kind of run into certain situations where, you know, maybe players aren't going to want to run around and play canine domination, or you've got enough players that are entering into an environment like this and they're counterpicking this. But either way, it is very interesting to see the shift arounds on that front. Now, we also do have Risewell down here. Now, in environment settings like this, you have to remember that Risewell and friends is going to have a little bit of a rough time, but, you know, OCG did give them some pretty cool tools, which, hey man, the Goblin stuff is Goblinberg and friends and all the Utopia stuff. If the Go-Go-Go's can actually help this deck set up and actually still sit at the dinner table, then I think that that's an absolute win out here. Because truthfully, Detonator, it's a very broken card, but honestly, the package wasn't ready to really leave yet. I also do see that we have Draco Tail out here. Oh, fantastic. And then, of course, Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't know what it is, man, but you guys seem to love watching Blue Eyes not actually die. Like, this deck just continuously recurs itself, and it's a very interesting thing. I also do see that we do have Lunalights out here. Lunalights, when players start to figure out that this deck is actually viable and that it's working out very, very nicely, I think that that's a pretty good indicator of actually the meta working out very well. You've also got, how are you guys? I'm glad to see that Malice is still here. Man, to watch Malice's fall from grace in a format like this too, that's freaking wild. And I also do see that we have Blazing Cartesia, 60 card Fallen of Albaz, gas, the pile out here. Overall, I mean, this event looks pretty much like you would be expecting it to, man. Your representation is very, very strong. The best picks in the meta are here, but you also have some very strong counter picks here as well. And you know what? That's what I like to see. Let's pass it over to deck list. Starting things off here, we actually have Yummy for you here. And I see that this Yummy list is going with 2 Engage in here, just so that you can get into the Hornet drones and do your thing. Because remember, full Sky Striker combo is full Yummy combo. I still love that. Also do see this build is playing the Appointer of the Red Lotus in the main deck. I wonder if the OCG is going to do something about Appointer in an upcoming list out here. Because Appointer has been getting away with some pretty broken things out here on the OCG side that shouldn't be allowed. Next up here, we have Blue Eyes. Wow. I'm really happy to see that Blue Eyes was placed so high up here. I see that we have the big Ancient Fairy Dragon, the Crimson Dragon. The OCG does get to play Baron de Fleur, which is pretty cool. You also have Senshin down here doing his job to try to be, you know, a little bit of an inconveniencing Macrocosmo. Double Called by the Grave, as you kind of want to see one Drill Beam down here. And we're also side decking Evenlies and Judgments. Okay, so you got a lot of cool tools available for you for this list. Next up here, we have Vanquish. Oh, of course, right? This build had to show up. I do see that we are playing the Durandal down here. Okay, we're getting a little bit spicy in the tech choices. You also do see that we have Lancius and Dinomorphia Pancratops is down here to be able to offset any real problems that the opponent might be trying to throw at us. Also going with the triple Perulia here. Perulia going to be an absolutely broken card for this deck. Next up here, we have Lunalights with the triple big heavy fusion. The fact that this heavy fusion just allows you to feed off of the extra deck for resources when you're going second makes this card worth every possible discussion for this. You're also going to notice going with triple Fractal in here for the dumping. I also see we're going with the Time Thief Redoer in here for our little extra gas. Outside of that, I mean, this looks pretty solid. Next up here, we have more Yummy with the Destructive Daruma Cannon in the main deck. That's actually hilarious. They chose to access the Destructive Daruma as a trap card of choice, just so you could thrust on into it. That's all right, OCG. You know, I thought the Appointer was, you know, kind of dirty, but I actually understand having this here and being an option for you to access. Definitely some good gas. Man, even going with the Sky Striker. Okay, sure. Next up, more Yummy. This build's going with the Black Goat Laughs in the main deck. You know what? Thrust is just that important to their setup out here. You've got a Pointer, the Red Lotus, you got Destructive Daruma Cannon, you got the Black Goat Laughs. You know, which route do you need to go down out here to clean up those problems to actually allow you the chance to set up? And I guess all of them are correct, actually. That's pretty cool to actually see for options. Next up here, we have more Yummy going with triple Droplet in the main deck here. Now, this build decided to spin itself right around, and we were going to play the Dimensional Barrier in the main deck. 4 different trap cards. Every Yummy list is perpetually trying something else different. And you also do see that we have the Metaltronuses down here in the side deck, so we can clean out Mr. Detonator. But outside of that, I mean, this Yummy list absolutely doing exactly what it needs to. Next up here, we have Branded. All right, well, I do see that the OCG still gets to play Expulsion, and where is the big gimmick? And they get to play the Gimmick Puppet. Man, you guys out here, you got it pretty crazy. Just because you get to play these insane cards really tips scales. Also, Grass looks greener in this deck, getting to resolve and just do a full invert dump on all of this craziness is really nuts. I didn't realize like how stupid that this deck can actually get. Next up here, we have more Yummy for you. Hey, the Destructive Daruma Cannon's in here now. Now, I can get behind this because, you know, the Destructive now has 2 picks, and I think we should be done with seeing Yummy list at this stage. But hey, you know what? If this is all going to work out, good for you. Also going with the triple Book of Eclipse down here in the side deck, 2 Panker Tops for good options. And of course, I see we have the Appointer, the Dimensional Bear, and the Black Goat Laughs. We brought all the tools down here, actually. Why not, right? Next up, we have more K9 going with the triple Sage in here. It's so good, man. And the full K9 package being vetted into this deck. Also do see that we have our favorite C card. Panker Tops is down here in the side deck. Different Dimension Ground and Dimensional Barrier as well, so we can inconvenience the opponent. Also do see we have 2 Book of Eclipse. And of course, Dark World No More. We've also got Raigeki down here, because why not, right? May as well call this on up off of Thrust. Well, if we were playing Thrust. I guess free board break if we draw it. Ooh, we have Malice for you. Oh boy, they're going with all 3 of the traps in the main deck. You know, TCG would see this, and they would shit their pants on the floor. They'd be like, this is bad, why? Hey man, it's working out. You also play into the 1 shifter in the main deck here, which is kind of crazy. Triple backup, 1 of each of the Bestials. Yeah, the OCG, I don't know, man. This build feels so weird. Also got the Dimensional Fissures down here in the side deck to help you set up as well. Ooh, we have Draco Tail. This deck is just falling from grace, man. All the same standard stuff going with the Crowley package in here because Borreload Savage interactions are broken in this deck. This deck, absolutely. Crowley also just helping this deck do its thing is so nutty. Also, just Draco Tail in general feels like a pretty good deck. Maybe not so much now, but I still like these builds, man. This deck feels, at least in my opinion, pretty solid. Next up here, we have Risewell for you. Okay, so you are going with the full Gaga package in here, and Go Golem, all that stuff to kind of try to help out 2 goblins, rest of the sub support. Playing 1 Small World in here as well. And of course, we're playing the new Counter Trap card for this good stuff as well. And side decking the red reboot. Man, the fact that you have triple Solemn Warning 2 strikes down here as well in the side deck is kind of nuts. And then our last list here, guess what? It's another pair of Go Golem support in this deck. And the fact that both of these lists were at the end, it's not like these decks are necessarily bad. It's just the rest of the meta is just far better than what we're working with here. I mean, you've also got the small worlds in here, going with the one hole thrust in here. And then, of course, interesting just choices across the board for this. Good stuff. Well, what do you guys think about this breakdown? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.